the fact that he's obviously not a native English speaker. He has to sort of think a little bit more about his words, or sort of limited vocabulary sort of helps him sound more sort of considered than an English speaker might do. But yeah, he sort of comes across very well. I think the fact that he seems to be driving a sort of a message of constant improvement. I'm sure all coaches would say that as well, but to actually come out, I mean, like coming out after the Cardiff game and we just won like 2-0, and sort of saying that there were things we needed to improve upon, and there undoubtedly were, but very few coaches will actually come out and say that, and that seems to be the mantra basically, and it seems to be sinking into the players as well that they need to be constantly improving. And as I said, touched on with the signings that we've made for almost all of them, at least, well, hopefully improve the squad and definitely don't dilute the squad. So we need to get stronger and stronger if we want to get even close to being Premiership ready. So yeah, definitely heartened by what we've seen so far.
Yeah, I like him in his press conferences, because he doesn't ramble, he doesn't go on like Mike Dodds would. He's very clear and precise with his ideas, and as you mentioned, he's not a native speaker. He does like have a narrow range of vocabulary, but I think he doesn't give too much away, and he's very consistent with his answers. And he's also very analytical. After a match, he says that, okay, there were some things that we need to work on that we can do better. And I think like someone like a Luke O'Nien, I think would love somebody like him, because Luke O'Nien's a person who obviously looks closely at his performances and tries to erase any errors from his game. Danny, what do you think of Regis Liberty so far?
Obviously, my opinion is not going to be much different. I really love the guy, the way he took the job, really calm. He's really humble, says the right things. But the thing is, with managers talking, I mean, in the previous years when we were sacking managers quite often, and particularly last season with two of them going, and even I remember Coleman, he was always saying the right things, but in reality, what matters is what's happening on the pitch. They can all say the good things and talk like professors from Oxford University, but that doesn't mean a thing. What's happening on the pitch and how they control the game, how they react when we're like losing, or how they're reacting when we're leading 3-0. You need to keep disciplined. That's what I like about him. He looks like he knows what he's doing, and he's pretty calm, and the players are getting that from him. Clearly, players know what they're doing on the pitch with clear instructions, what's expected from them, and then we can see the results. But saying that it's only 4 games, it's a really, really early on the season, and as we know, Championship is really tough division, and things can change quickly. And as Justin said, you said, I'd like to see how he's going to react when we are 1-0 down, or like a one man down, and then just a tough situation to see how he's going to deal with it. And hopefully he will react in a way that he will just recover and win any game that goes that way. But as you guys said, some of the recruitment that we had this season is quite good. I mean, I'm quite impressed with this guy, Poveda. He's such a talent, this guy, and I believe that we can go through the season with rotation in the team and just keep winning, because the more you win, the more other oppositions will be scared of you, and lads will bring more confidence, and then see where we are.
Yeah, I think with Lebris as well, one thing I've noticed that he's really trying to make a bond with the fans. If you notice, at the end of each game, he comes onto the pitch and he tells the players to go over to the fans. He doesn't just go to one stand, he does like a whole lap of the stadium, especially at the Stadium of Light, and he goes around clapping the whole fans. And I think the fans are really buying into this. So yeah, hopefully we can continue. Right, so we're almost finished, guys. We've got Plymouth away next. So just a kind of little prediction, what you think will happen. Justin?
It'll be a tough one. I mean, obviously need to bounce back from the break. I mean, as I mentioned, hopefully we'll have had the extra 2 weeks of training under our belts. I think it'll be a tight one. I'm going for a 1-0 win for the lads.
Okay, Danny?
Well, I hope we can carry on with winning ways, and Plymouth is always a tough fixture, and it's quite far away from Sunderland. And I just hope that the players like Danny Ballard and Trey Hume will be recovering well and with no injuries coming from the international break. Actually, they are playing against Bulgaria today, 5 o'clock UK time. So one of our members will be there trying to get in touch with them after the game, I suppose. And if you're watching it on telly, look for the Bulgarian branch flag there. Yeah.
Will do.
So,
will do.
Yeah. Prediction-wise, as I said, my favorite result is 1-0. I really, really want to see more goals, but any win will do for me. I'll also go for 1-0 for Sunderland.
Well, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Sunderland win and a Wayne Rooney sacking after the match. So that'll do me. All right, guys, thank you very much for your time today. We're going to call it a day now. If you want to get in touch with us, you get in touch with Bilbao Black Cats. Justin, I think the NASA branch are on more social media platforms.
Yeah.
Danny as well. I think the Bulgarians are on Facebook.
Yes, we've got Facebook, I think Instagram, and I'm not sure. I think we've got Twitter. I'll speak to Rado about that.
Okay, well, thanks for listening, everyone. See you next time.